Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Underrated VTuber Gear. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Mannequin, which I recently discovered. It is free, like the last software we talked about. This one, instead, is for creating your VTuber models with their specific suite, to be fair, but it is an open source suite that makes things very easy to actually start VTubing, and it's an alternative to cubism and live 2D, so I want to show it off. So let's get into it. Let me just, damn it, hang on. Let me move myself down to the corner and show it off. This thing is available on Steam for free. There's a $20, there is an option for buying it, but there's a free version that works just fine for what we are going to be doing. So let's show it off. I know it shows this, but it will show it when I load the thing. This is Mannequin. See, what got my attention was 2D character portraits for visual novels, which I make, but then I noticed, and VTubers. And this allows, let me show you to create models such as these. Here, let me describe it. Mannequin is a 2D character portrait generator designed for game developers and VTubers. With it, you can create full-body character portraits, various poses, clothing styles, various hairstyles, expressions. VTuber models with face tracking are also available with the export option via eoisode, which is their own proprietary suite, which is the other thing which I will be covering in the next following episodes of this. You are free to use any of the exported characters for personal and commercial projects. It's very important right there. So now let me show you the actual editor itself, because I do have it open. Boop, and boop. So here's what it looks like when you open it up. I actually already started by clicking on something to get started, because I want to show you how it works. So let's just open that up now. This is what happens when you create a new character. This is what you're going to see. So you can have a male template or a female template. And default hairstyle, default face parts. The important thing is your export target, which if you're going for a VTuber, it's going to be eoisode Creator. And this is going to make it to where the model, when it gets made and exported, is split, already set up for rigging. So let's create a new file. Be loading up now. It takes a hot second to load. And also I need to get rid of the window capture because it will block out what I'm doing. So there we go. This is your base. This is the base default character. This right now you could export and it would be ready to rig perfectly fine. I guarantee it. In fact, it would just work outright. But again, we'll talk about that later in the next episode. So we got several heads to choose from. You can truly customize your model. I personally like a smaller head, a little bit more narrow. No, don't want that one. We're just gonna work on a simple one. Let's go with this one, head K. Yeah, I like that one. Got a rounder head to it. We'll make an elf in this one, I think. Last one I made for a test to make sure the rigging worked and everything else, I used a cat. Because that's what I do. But this one we're going to pick an elf. We'll have a smaller neck on this particular one. And we'll keep the body size more or less the same here. Now we can adjust our face. Thin raised eyebrows are options. We want to make sure our eyebrows are neutral, in my opinion. I think that's the best choice you can do here. And the reason I suggest doing neutral brow is because it looks kind of odd in the rigging later on. But let's look at the eyes. We have straight eoisode, which is important, so that they're all rigged properly. So we leave that alone. What we can change is our eyes. And I'm going to make this character's eyes, lashes, I'm thinking, let's actually go back. Normally you'd make them the same color as your thing, so let's just go brown. What we can change is our iris style. There's all sorts of irises. You got hearts, irises like this. I think for this particular one, we'll go with the star pattern with green eyes. Now I know it looks silly right now, but that's just showing that the mouth's open. You can adjust the nose. There's a variety of options for it. I'm just going to keep this base though. And of course we have the mouth. We need to keep the feminine cheese the same, but what we can change is our teeth. Let's give her a fang. You can change the lips as well, should you choose. I'm going to leave these default though. Now for hair. Hair is fun. Hair is where we can add things like accessories. We're going to make an elf today, so we don't need the ears and cattails. But we'll do... Let's give her an ahuge. Because why not? Just so I have one of those things in there. Okay, so primary hairstyle. We're going to change the color of this real quick, and then we'll change the pattern. I'm going to make her a nice blonde. No, a little bit brighter. There we go. Now, as you can see, there's tons of different hairstyles. Back, front, everything. For this one, we're going to go long and elegant. So we're going to go with this one, I think. Now for our bangs, we want to make the same color as our thing. You just kind of match it up to the best of your ability. That should do. Like I said, we're going long and elegant here, so maybe something like this. Curtain bangs will match up well with what we're going for. I like that. I'm liking it. Actually, I'm going to work on the back a little bit more. Switch it to that. To where it goes in the behind. Yes, perfect. Now don't worry about this outfit. We can change that and adjust it later. There's sideburns, facial hairs, and our small hoge, which we need to change color. It's just one little detail I threw in there just for fun. For funsies, you know? There we go. Now we go to outfits. Now normally I would remove all of this, but for now we're going to keep it the same because it will show a naked model if we do not. So, I don't want to get banned on YouTube. But I will show you what you can add. Basically, I have options of all sorts of different clothings, tops, skirts, tons of options, really. And then you got your skirts, pants, everything from sweatpants to underwear. And then outerwear, jackets, that type of stuff, blazers, all sorts of options. Footwear, we're a bit more limited on, but still, we have it. And this is the fun one, accessories, where you can get chokers, earrings, ear piercings, face masks, glasses, gloves. This is also where your socks are going to be. It's where the various neckties are going to be. And armbands, should you choose to have one. We will put on one accessory. I think we'll put on, in fact, an armband. Now, another cool thing we could do is we could change the pose. So why don't we do that? Let's give this one a Akimo tilting wide. Let's give her like a nervous look. And we'll redraw it. Okay, I like it, I like it. And then you would export it, and you want to make sure you export it as eoisode. This is the options on the free. You can either have a PNG, which is for video games and stuff, a PSD if you want to have it all built up together and use for exporting to other software for making VTuber. But if you want to just do it outright, you want to use Enochi, and I recommend, because you're going to need this software anyway to make it work, going with Puppet String. Then you export it, and there you go. And there you go. This VTuber would work. I will show it off in the later episodes. In fact, I will export it and name it for video, so I can show this off in the later episodes for each step, for the rigging and everything else of getting this together. We'll name it Lily. This is Lily. And if you guys would like this model and would like to try it for yourself, I will be giving it away for free at the end of the series. But for now, if you liked this video, leave a like. If you want to see more content about these types of things, let me know by commenting down below. Farewell, adventurers, and until the next episode, see you then.